Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Sheheryar and I am from Jamia Baitussalam Talagang. Today I will be talking about Pakistan's education system. And in my brief talk, I will talk about overview of Pakistan, some significant facts and figures about the education system of Pakistan. So the first one we have the literacy rate of Pakistan. The literacy rate of Pakistan is 60%, and it is too low. Because the definition of the literate person is that a person who can read or write in any language. And unfortunately, in Pakistan, 40% of the people don't know how to write or read even in their mother tongue. And second, we have Pakistan is the rate of literacy is 60%. And with the rate of literacy, Pakistan is among the 20 countries with the lowest literacy rate. And I believe that Pakistan is developing day by day. The education standard is rising, but at a very slow pace. We need to develop. We want to become a developed nation. So for that, we are facing some major issues in our Pakistan's education system. What are that? First one is parallel education streams. And second one, lack of resources. And third one, obsolete teaching methodology. And I'll be highlighting each of them in next few slides. Parallel education streams. First thing, what is parallel education? Parallel education means different types of education, different levels of education prevalent in our country. The first one is matric, FSC, followed by the most of the government school. And the second is A levels, followed by the private schools in urban areas. And the third is Madaris education, followed by the religious institutes all over Pakistan. So, what's the problem with that? Why these things are not good in our education system? The problem is graduates from these systems, from these different levels of systems, have completely different values, different viewpoint about society, the way they see towards the solution of the problems, and even different incomes. So the second problem is lack of resources. First of all, the current budget is very less. I want to ask you a question. Does anybody know the current budget of Pakistan spent on education? Anyone from the audience?
Brother Sheheryar, I think it must be 6 or 7%. Am I correct?
No.
Or am I?
Actually, you are wrong. The budget spent on education is just 2.4. A mere 2.4 is the current annual budget spent on the most aspect of a nation. And second thing, in 2.4%, we have mismanagement and corruption. Like other departments of government, the education sector, the education department faces management of resources, lack of resources, mismanagement of resources, and corruption in all the things. And the third problem is obsolete teaching methodology. The way of teaching that was prevalent before 40 years is just the same. The way of teaching and the way of learning is the same. Students are just taught one thing. They cannot come out of the box. And there is lack of focus towards innovation in education. And students are just dependent on traditional methods, such as rote learning and total textbook dependence. They cannot come out of the box. They cannot think out of the book. They can't solve anything out of the book. So, problems are critical. We need to propose them a solution. So what can be the solutions? First is unified education system. Increment and efficient management of resources. And the third is adoption of modern techniques. Unified education system. I believe that unified education system is required. Every system prevalent, for example, matric, FSC, A levels, have different things. Some system has goods, bads, advantages, disadvantages, pros and cons. The thing is, what do we want? We want a system we want a unified system which can be made by merging different systems. How can be made? By merging different systems. And that one system will be important for if we want to be a united nation. Here everyone is saying unity, unity. And if we want a united society, we need to have a unified education system in which everything is one. And then our society can become united and coherent. Second is efficient management of resources. The first and the main thing is the education budget should be increased to at least 5%. At least 5%. And there should be a tight control on corrupt practices, because education and corruption is not similar. And education is a matter of life and death for a nation. We can't bear corruption in this. And third and the last one, we have adoption of modern techniques. We should adopt modern techniques. Total dependence and rote learning should be finished. Our syllabus should be given a major review. And how can we give that? We can take modern techniques from the different levels prevalent all over the world. And it will be very beneficial for us. Second thing is using technology in education. Today, most of the students don't know computer, laptop, so we need to have tablets, smart boards, interactive environment in the classes, so that students can learn more and more, and they are competitive enough to our international standards. Summing up my talk, I must say that education is a prerequisite for the progress of a nation. Without education, a nation cannot be developed. And we cannot just sit and blame our government. We cannot just sit and blame our government. Rather, we need to make a collective effort by government, that government should have a tight control on corrupt practices. Private and public, me and you, everyone needs to be changed. We need to develop our current education system if we want to become a developed nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Sheheryar. If I can just steal you for 2 minutes. देखिए भाई, एक बात आप लोग को बताऊं Sheheryar, how old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13. And how long have you been studying English?
1 year. It's my
1 year.
second year.
ये जो आपने अंग्रेज़ी सुनी है, ये 1 साल में इनने ये एक्सेंट, ये महारत हासिल की है। जामिया बैतुस्सलाम के जो दो हमारे इदारे हैं, एक लिंक रोड कराची पे और एक इस्लामाबाद से करीब तलगंग में, वहाँ हमारा जो इंग्लिश प्रोग्राम है, मैं आपको अजीब बात बताऊँ, मैं खुद मेरा बचपन सारा अमेरिका में निकला है। मैं इन बच्चों से जब बात करता हूँ, इंग्लिश मेरी मादरी ज़बान है। मैं इनसे उर्दू इज़ माई सेकेंड लैंग्वेज। व्हेन आई टॉक टू देम इन इंग्लिश, आई फील लाइक आई एम टॉकिंग टू एन अमेरिकन। इनको इस अंदाज में अंग्रेज़ी पढ़ाई जाती है और इस क्वालिटी की हमारी वहाँ उस्ताज़ा हैं और सिलेबस है कि ये दीनी उलूम भी हासिल कर रहे हैं और ये दुनियावी उलूम भी हासिल कर रहे हैं। और हम कुछ सालों के अंदर इन बच्चों को मैट्रिक भी कराते हैं, कैम्ब्रिज सिस्टम के ओ लेवल्स ए लेवल्स भी कराते हैं और आगे फिर वो हायर एजुकेशन डिग्रीज भी हासिल कर सकते हैं। Sheheryar here has a lot of potential. Sheheryar, we thank you once again.
Thanks.
Better luck for the next Baitussalam Olympiad.